Hi there, this is Merle Strom. Let me pause this video to update you on the major change recently imposed on the Candy Crush Saga game. On December 2nd, the King Community Manager posted a misleading announcement with a thread title, "Heads up! Game issues with lives is going to be fixed." Lucky for me, I was browsing the members' comments when this was posted. I thought it was about the issue that a lot of members in the community were complaining about, not being able to send and receive lives from friends. I was shocked, and so were the other players when we read the announcement. It does not represent the message he was trying to convey, not even close. The real message that the community manager was trying to tell us was that King Games and its team are discontinuing the free part of the board reset. Quoting from the message, let me read it to you, breaking it piece by piece or sentence by sentence. First quote, "As you may be aware, when we access a level, we don't use any move and we exit the level without playing it, we don't lose any life." I think what the community manager was saying was that previously it didn't cost us a life to reset the board after hitting play for as long as we didn't make any move before exiting the level. It is true that before this change took effect on December 4, players were able to reset the board several times until he finds the configuration that is acceptable for him without being counted as game level lost for as long as no moves were made before exiting. Exiting any level did not take away the pre-play boosters chosen before hitting the play button. They were intact and still playable after the reset. To those of you who are unaware of this feature and were unable to use it or benefit from it while it was in effect, here are some clips to show you how it worked. Second quote, "This behavior was not intended since the very beginning, and very soon this issue is going to be fixed." Board reset is not a behavior. This is a feature built in the game. My question to you is, why now? This has been in place for so many years. It is not a glitch. It is not an error. According to some community members, this feature has been a part of the game for 7 long years. It has not been an issue since then. What gives? Now, to cover up their negligence, they are claiming that this is an unintended issue that needs to be fixed. If this was really going on for 7 years, why didn't your team notice this? What were they doing? It doesn't have to take years or months or weeks to catch an unintended issue. Third quote, "That means that once it's fixed, if we access a level to check it out, we don't do anything and we decide to exit the level to go back to the map, we will be losing a life." I don't know why the community manager takes this as an issue that needs to be fixed. There is nothing broken in this built-in feature. It is just an excuse to see if the community members are gullible enough to accept whatever they say. They underestimated their community players. Unfortunately for King and their team, the community players are smarter than what they assume. They are also wrong on the timing of this change. Why do this on a holiday season, putting the Grinch to take over the board reset? This is a season of giving and not taking away. Your loyal players would have been understanding if you tell the truth from the first time the announcement was posted and not hiding behind the words unintended issue and a fix. This reset board feature will still be available to players, but the bad news is it will cost each player 1 life per reset. You heard me right. There's nothing wrong with your speaker. It will cost you a life per reset. This created an outrage in the community. Again, this change took effect on December 4, at least for me when I tested to see what it says when the exit button is tapped, and this was what it says. You pressed the quit button. Are you sure you want to end this level? And the options are play on or end game. To King Games and its team, there is a real issue that you need to contemplate on fixing. For a long time now, a lot of your community members have been complaining of not being able to send and receive lives from friends, and nothing has been done about it. Why don't you fix this instead? I hope you don't use the words unintended issue for this one as well as an excuse for not taking action in resolving this. As you well know, a player can't play if he doesn't have lives. The only options available are either pay or buy lives, which is very, very expensive, or quit the game altogether to save money. To those of you who are following the thousands of YouTube videos on Candy Crush Saga gameplays shared by several creators, including myself, you probably noticed that many levels were altered by the King Games team, cutting down the number of moves, making them harder and impossible to complete. They have been doing this for at least over a year now. Is it possible that this recent major change is related to the level alterations previously done? It just makes sense, doesn't it? You have to ask yourself, is this a part of their business strategy from the very beginning, luring the players, making them enjoy the free reset board and use it later on to make more money? From the looks of it now, seeing that the players are completely hooked, it is time to yank it from them, making them pay for the addiction. They knew that players are enjoying this feature based on the comments shared by members in the community. They also recently ran 2 video contests with winners randomly selected to win prizes probably used to collect information on how addicted the players are. They might lose some players who can no longer afford to pay to play in the process, but I'm sure there are heavily addicted players who would stay on and pay to play. Resetting the board is going to cost you an arm and a leg and maybe more. It takes a long time of several hits or clicks on computers or taps on mobile devices or whatever you want to call it to get a good board setting to work with. If I were you, I will keep my money in my pocket where they belong. Be wise. Work with the board that you get the first time you hit play. Who cares if you lose several times? No one would know except you, of course. Why waste your money? If you win, what do you get? It takes a while to get boosters and power-ups from sugar drops that you collect after winning levels. How many levels do you have to complete in an episode to get gold bars of 5 for first prize, 3 for second prize, or 1 for third prize in an episode race? The answer is 15 levels. Is it even worth the effort? Even if you win the first place, you can't even use these 5 gold bars in exchange for 5 extra moves when you lose a level. I think the minimum is 10 on your first time losing. If you lose again, you have to exchange 16 gold bars for the same 5 extra moves, and it goes up from there as you lose more. It is not worth losing money to get prizes. If you get at least twice the value of the money that you pay for, go for it. Be honest with yourself and admit that these prizes of boosters, power-ups, and gold bars are worthless. To all of you, loyal Candy Crush Saga players, please share your comments below and let everybody know how you feel about this recent major change, losing a life for each board reset, and maybe other things for doing so. Following this is a complete video of Candy Crush Saga hard level 5587 played on December 6, 2 days after the board reset ruling took effect. Thanks for watching.
Sweet. 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 Tasty. Delicious. Sweet. 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 Tasty. Sugar Crush.
Thanks for watching. If this is your first time visiting my channel, don't forget to hit the bell to get new video notifications. Hit the like button and subscribe before leaving my channel. Hope to see you again next time.